we shall be starting the pickup move. So see, engine's all out now, so put it back on its wheels, so hopefully there's no heavy weight in it, so when we do cut the roof, there's not going to be no excessive weight to distort the chassis. That's in principle of it, could be wrong, but we'll tell, we'll see in the future. So basically, this is the plans. Stop down here. We're going to get equal measurements with a tape measure from the boot to here, exactly the same, measuring it straight down so we get an equal cut. We're hopefully going to be using the tailgate as the rear bulkhead here, so we retain our window, our heater element, brake light, and possibly keep the wiper motor as well. So first things first is the inside. Yeah, so obviously first off now, I did start getting all this carpet lined, and behind each of these panels is neon lights that glow all around. They look pretty cool, but time to go. So obviously for van ideas, obviously when we do it, you got all that space behind it, so we was utilising that, making some cubby holes in there as well, but that's all going to be coming out. So we shall get ripping that out unless someone wants some of these panels. Another reason why I was thinking about using the boot lid as well for the rear bulkhead is because it already has the trim around it, so obviously it's a nice finishing touch inside the car as well. So without further ado, we shall be cracking on. Probably even keep the parking sensors as well. No, there's a T25 stuck in the cloth. There's one, another hidden one here. Reminds me, I need to take that bulkhead out to get this lot out. Another one there. Another one there. This will be the same on your Mk4 Astra van if you've got the plastics in. And then likewise on the other side. Right, yeah, so that's that panel off, but yeah, we even had wiring in here. So had a nice downlight to go in there. I was originally going to be making this into a day van. But yeah, so as you can see, cubby hole on the back there. Just trim that up there just to make it decent size. Not a bad little idea though. Always nice and doing nice work. Not really. Got everything necessary out of the back. Got all the insulation, carpet, all that out. The next plan of attack is to take the boot wiring out from here, which I believe is this plug here. Yeah, so we'll unplug that and we'll pull it through here and we'll get this boot off. Yeah, so just as I'm explaining to you about next taking the boot lid off, just got this funny smell from emptying that corner there of insulation. God, most living in there already. Van's only been in here, what, a week? Glad I'm cutting that up. Right guys, so tailgate's off now. All the wiring has been moved from this side all the way out. So it's all just down here now. So what I plan to do now is I want to retain this bar at the top here for strength. So what I'm going to be doing is drilling a hole there, and hole up here. Just give me a mark exactly where it finishes, and then obviously I'll measure back in on the tailgate. Oh God. Measure back from this point here, make sure it's equal, and then it's all about measuring up now down the sides here. From there, that's that way. It's getting there. That's my 3 holes drilled there. See how square she is now. Right, okay, so done my measurements now. So both outer ones 190 mil. The centre one is 195. And the reason why that is because that does kick out ever so slightly at the back. So obviously we'll cut that straight there, across there, and then obviously when we come to put the boot lid in place, we'll just skim it out in the middle accordingly. Let's get these sides marked up now. Okay, now so we've made our first cut marks. This is going to be the opposing join line down here, this one. But for now we're just going to do a rough cut here just to get the bulk out, and then we're going to trial fit the boot lid just to see how much out we are. So obviously I've gone from the end here 129 sorry, to this point here, all the way up. And then also we made a template of that to go there, and obviously flip it for the other side. So we're going to be taking the grinder now. Here we go. When you're doing this, guys, always remember proper PPE. Right guys, let's cut all the way across the top and the sides. So before we chop the back forward here, I'm going to go inside and cut all the double skins just so it doesn't stress the blade out when we cut inside, the weight doesn't land on it. Yeah, so obviously we can see our rough line now, so I'll cut through these sections in here, and then the final cut up the tops there, and then we'll do this rear C-pillar, and then we should be ready to lift off. Right, okay, there we have it. It's all chopped, ready to lift off now. So ideally could do with an assistant. Okay, let's lift it off now. There we have it. The makings of a Astra pickup. Right, time now to cut this up. I'm going to go probably across that line there. First of all, I'm going to put some blue sheeting across the window, so if I did accidentally smash it, at least it's not going to go all over the floor and cut the dog's paws. So we'll do that, chop that up, and then offer it up and see what it's going to look like. I'm quite liking the look of it already. Definitely. Okay, so next step is, just for the time being, I'm going to gut this tailgate take the motor out, all the wiring, and can make our marks then of where to cut it. So that's as stripped out as I want it to be now. So I've put the blue wrap on this side of the window as well. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be cutting this up there, 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 and follow it around there, and vice versa that side. And then we'll come across this line here to separate it, and then we'll flip it over, cut the other side, and hopefully we'll retain the strength around the window to stop any body flexing. And then obviously we'll make another plate to go from here back down to there, so when the motor's in place it's not going to flex too much and crack the glass. So we'll get the grinder out again. That's what I've done now. I've cut the other side now, guys. So what we're going to do now, I've cut these little slots here, so where the double skin backs onto this outer panel to really support the window pane, I've just cut through from the other side just so I got a rough idea. So just for the time being, I'm just going to go straight across, go to there, and we should have two separate panels then. Been stubborn. There we go. So we got hopefully our rear bulkhead now. So we should make it lighter and more manageable. As you can see, we've still got our retained structure points for the outside. So what we'll do now, we'll off this up and just see how far off we are. Well, made a little bit of a boo-boo. Didn't actually measure that the van went narrower at the back, which typically they do. So we'll have something of a gap at the sides. So I'm thinking, see, go by my original line, contour it around here, weld the roof to the boot lid up here, because that's all nice and square, and then make a plate panel that goes from this cut here to here. Obviously then just work it in. What do you reckon, guys? Any ideas, thoughts? Or should I just scrap the boot panel idea and just make a complete rear bulkhead from scratch? I think I'll wrap the video up on this one as well now, until I come up with a few more ideas, unless you guys can point me in some direction. Definitely want it done though, finishing. Also need to lower this lip down here, but I want to retain the structure of the double skin, and then obviously get another tailgate and get that to finish off up here as well, and then just cut the window out where it is, so we've got a nice smooth edge going around. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. Please give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you suck, and hit the subscribe button. Cheers bud.